is in Quebec immigration file. As you know, Quebec has a separate immigration program, and this is most certainly the program that you will have to undergo to use to become a landed immigrant, correct? And I believe most of you here chose this program to eventually become a permanent resident and be able to settle and live permanently in Quebec once you completed your studies. I believe it's a large investment of money that yourself or your parents have made for you to be able to come and study here. With all this money invested, we want to make sure, in cooperation with Lester B, that you're getting proper immigration counseling when it's time to apply for immigration. You know, immigration rules are very strict, and it's very important that the timing of your application is very important. Because if you miss the timing of your application, then they could send your file back to Asia, and you have to go back home after you complete it, which that's not what we want. We want to be able for you to finish the studies and then jump into a permanent resident status. You don't have to go back home. So when here you're in a student permit, then most probably I'll speak about it after. You're going to get a off-campus work permit. Then after the off-campus work permit, you'll be eligible to a post-graduation work permit. And then you have permanent immigration. So you have three status: student permit, off-campus work permit, post-graduation work permit. And in all of this, you're gonna have to be sure that we send your application for PR at the right time. And one thing I can tell you, everyone has a different situation. And from my experience, once people get into Canada, they hear about their friends and what their friend did, or they go online on forums and they want to do, you know, whatever they think, whatever like their friends did. And I have a lot of cases. They come to my office and they have some issues, and I had met them before, and I said, this is how you have to do it. And they say, well, you know, my friend told me to do this, or my friend did that. Next thing you know, they're out of status. They have to go back to Asia. So all of this to say that you're in very good hands in this college. It's a public institution that gives a well-recognized diploma, and take this opportunity of being in a well-established institution to be able to get PR. And this is why I work with Lester B in tight cooperation, so that, you know, we take you by the hand and we get you PR. So I have over 15 years of experience. Usually they want to see a man with gray hair, or I have over 15 years of experience. I'm over 40 years old, so I have some background. And also on our Facebook page, we have a Facebook page which has over 130,000 fans. Okay, so you know we're pretty important in the field. And why? It's because from the beginning of our business, we understood how important it was to give the best services of immigration. Why? Because immigration, it's about your life, right? And we know that it's important that when you decide to leave a country and go into a new country to make your new life. You're leaving behind your family, your friends, your loved ones, and we want to make sure that you get the best services, and whatever we promise, we usually deliver. Okay. So this is our team. Just quickly, as you see, we have mostly Chinese staff. We started with a big local Chinese clientele. And it's funny because, China is a good country, the economy is good, and so once I asked a question to one, as we were getting Chinese clients more and more, I asked one of my Chinese clients, I said, why you want to immigrate to Canada? Because China is a good economy. They say, because when we go back home, we have to show that we have something. And that's, so we got a lot of Chinese clientele. This is why most of our staff is Chinese. Those are some of our happy clients that you will be able to see on our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is Canadian, so it's easy to find. We will get testimonials from our clients. Who am I? Well, I'm a member of the Quebec Bar since 1998, so right, 16 years. I did my law degree in Ottawa and a master in England. And it's important to know that as an immigration lawyer, as a member of the bar, I'm duly accredited to represent you in your immigration. Okay? Immigration, everybody talks about consultants. Every time there's immigration, we hear the word consultant. Well, why? Because most of the people that did immigration were people with no background, right? In India, as you know, there are a lot of immigration consultants. And a lot of them had no background whatsoever. They knew it was a good business. They were in the restaurant business before, they were whatever they were, and suddenly they said, I'm going to start doing immigration to Canada. And they went, they got a sign, a nice Immigration Canada sign, they put on, in front of their office, starting doing advertising, and this is how the immigration business started in Asia. And 99% of those people had no background, no experience, no accreditation, and this is where all the fraud started. But none of them were lawyers. Okay, so that's why the word consultant started, because everybody's decided to be an immigration consultant. And then Immigration Canada said, okay, we have to do something about those people that have no background in immigration. And this is when the legislation, the regulation came into force about regulating consultants. But lawyers are already regulated by the bar. So you understand the difference? Lawyers were regulated by the bar. We have the right to do immigration. And why we have the right? Because all immigration is based on laws, right? There are immigration laws. And who's better than a lawyer to know about the laws? Nobody. So you have immigration consultants that, if they're accredited, then they're authorized to do immigration. But lawyers have always been accredited. The Canadian immigration process. So quickly, how to immigrate to Canada as a skilled worker. worker. So first of all, we do an evaluation of